I mean, I fought a god, so I don't know if there's any new things you can teach me, Kokomi.
In the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
This is interesting. So, Kujo-Sala is making an appearance in the third character story quest, which I literally just mentioned because we saw it in the trailer cutscene. But the more I think about this, the more that I realize that I think Kokomi's story quest was actually built up. Now, hear me on this one. A story quest, we also learned a bit more about the Tenryou Commission's perspective through Kujo Kamaji and the Kujo clan as a whole. And we know that the Takasukasa clan wants to take over. This is spoilers for why the show and character story quest, by the way. And we can kind of understand Kamaji's we can kind of understand where Kamaji is looking at, because he feels super responsible for, you know, collusion with Aether, the Fatui right there, the collusion with the Fatui and everything, and then they're clearly done. Not just that, but near the end of Act 3, Sala was also like, no, I don't want to be part of this. And she actually wanted to confront Lost Nura before being incapacitated, so why on earth would she be colluding with the Fatui if she literally got knocked out by her Harbinger? That don't make sense at all.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about.
I was
From the
not
looks
there.
of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
And what does the grand strategist have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategy.
Hold on, Kokomi, how do you know I can use electro powers? What if I was Animal Traveler?
What should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
I have Aphonius, I have the Knight of Aphonius and a Yaksho. I think we can kick their ass.
But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
I just got big brain there by Kokomi, so I have no clue. Let's practice up a little.
Alright. We'll draw them out first to minimize damage to the camp itself. I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace. Still, not to worry. Even if I can't claim to be a warrior myself, I'm no stranger to the battlefield. This fight should be well within my capabilities.
You get to play Kokomi already?
Okay, let's clear out the camp and find out what they've been up to.
Cool. Okay, so question. What if we were not— oh my god, Kokomi, your HP is astoundingly high. That is crazy. What do you mean you're not capable of fighting? I wonder if I wonder like if I wouldn't have the option if I was not whatchamacallit.
Well met.
Okay, Eula's almost dead.
Their movements have become rigid and sluggish. We make a good team.
Yes, Eula dies. I healed him. I saw. I should be doing more Kokomi.
Run from death.
Let's do more Kokomi gameplay.
Allow me!
So Kokomi's gameplay is very unique in a way where she basically does not rely on crit rate. Rather she focuses on HP and healing damage, which is really odd. Which is why she's clearly meant to be like a healer tank in my eyes.
Torrent, bring refuge! Hold the line!
And a definitely powerful healer. Look at that. You can look at that. Look at Kokomi racking up damage like that because of her ult.
Excellent work.
Like she's her damage scales off of HP. She's meant to heal more often overall. So I don't know. Like Kokomi's playstyle is very awkward in a way, but I think that's what makes her very interesting of a character. Am I gonna pull for her though? No. I'm tempted though.
Thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
I beg to differ.
Hey!
Haha.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Let me guess. It's not here at all.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
Well, here's a question for you, Paimon. Do they look human to you?
Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
I have a bad feeling.
Hey, look here! Could
Oh,
these
okay, they're
belong to
gone.
the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
Also, now I know what my friends mean by photo bombing with Kokomi, because she's just here.
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
She's deep in thought, Paimon.
I see.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people
He's
are
a merchant.
desperate
What do you
for?
expect, Paimon?
We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back.
Hello?
It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
My god, Paimon. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's noticing this. Something doesn't feel right about Kokomi. What does she mean by low energy? And not just that, but okay, I'm not sure what I'm gonna say, so I'm just gonna stay quiet for now. I'm just thinking for a bit. But actually, no, there's something I want to talk about. Kokomi's really overthinking everything. I mean, I know she's the divine priestess of Atsumi Island, but she'd rather work on battle strategy and tactics, as we saw in her character trailer. But there's a lot to unpack here, and I think Kokomi's character is coming out to be a bit interesting. I just hope they choose to develop a bit more than simply this, if you know what I mean. Playstyle wise, she's a really good healer though, really good.
My goods! You got him back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya shrine.
See you later, you're not helping.
Why don't you come along for the walk?
My god. Hold on, quick check.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest
Sorry
of
about that.
Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Yes, and Kokomi also, like, not Kokomi, I'm sorry. Ayaka said that she doesn't wanna like, quote unquote, like talk with Kokomi and Oi because she's afraid that the Watasumi Island, the Watasumi resistance may kind of disagree with a lot of the Yashua Commission's actions or the Kamisato clan's actions because they're
It's
from
been a long
Inazuma.
time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Aether, can you... Huh.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since.
That's why I guess the tri-commissions and the
Mistrust
clans.
has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Oh no.
Thanks for
I
your
just realized
concern,
something.
but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Line up.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... We should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
I have a bad feeling.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Oh my god.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a
I
pretty
know
big
where
hit
this is
this
gonna
year.
go to.
Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
It's pressure.
Are you alright?
I freaking knew it was pressure. So, the backstory of Kokomi is that she was chosen to be the Divine Priestess of Watasumi Island. And the Divine Priestess is a high-ranking official where she pretty much leads the people of Watasumi Island. Treated as if like Jean, the acting Grandmaster of Mondstadt and the Knights of Avonius, where she basically takes on the role of like making sure everyone's being well. That's what Kokomi is doing right now. Here's the thing, compare Jean and Kokomi's age, for example. Kokomi is way younger compared to Jean. And the fact that she's already like having so much pressure in a way, people just keeps asking her for help constantly, and that's the thing. It's the pressure that's getting to her, and it hit me right then and there. I'm like, hold on. As soon as that one guy said, "You look a bit worse for the wear," and she's like, "I'm all out of energy," like before that, I was like, oh, it's the pressure of responsibility that she is forced onto. That puts her in a much worse situation than most characters. Damn, that's really sad. And yes, this is testing my patience.
Me too.
See?
It does get pretty annoying.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk.
Oh my god.
Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the 2 young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine.
She just
And then
seemed
we'll go
tired.
and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay, the victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food,
Paimon,
right?
read the room.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow!